And hey there, it's me, Mudlink. Welcome back to some more Andaron Saga. So last time we started up our game, got introduced to a whole bunch of Bodymon's friends. And so far, get to see just a tiny bit of things from them. I don't know how many characters are going to be story important. But I mean, I can already guess, like, Jaka is going to be important. Angelus is definitely important. I don't know if it's just a joke that, like, his whole thing is, oh, no one remembers him, but I feel like that might end up going into some, like, being made a plot point. I don't know. Learn about, some of the other things that are part of this world, some of the politics, the certain events like the rebellion, which I'm guessing, we're going to get some backstory for eventually. So anyway, let's continue on. Chapter 1X. You get to see the Gaiden chapters for this game. And I love them. I love this idea. In these Gaiden chapters, you can move around and talk to members of your party, and sometimes other characters as well. These Gaidens exist purely for optional story purposes. You can skip them if you have no interest in them. When you are done, you can exit the map at the point highlighted by the arrow. P.S. Exiting and resuming during Gaidens may cause some slight visual glitches. So, you can talk to all these people and then leave. It's similar to something like you'd see in Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn with like the camp conversation, the barracks conversations or whatever. And I love this. So anyway, and it seems like infinite amount of turns, so you can just talk to whoever you want, see all the dialogue. Oh, it's the guy who saved us. Thanks for that. We killed fewer people than we originally expected. Still, I managed to perform a decent sacrifice. Sacrifice? Oh, don't mind Jenny. She dabbles in sorcery here and there. It's just a side thing. I'll just go enjoy my drinks over here. What a strange fellow. You think he enjoys listening in on other people's conversations? You can't judge oddballs like him by our normal standards. Some people are just weird like that. Yeah, some people. There you are, Bodymon, my goodest of friends. I've been looking for you. Oh, if it isn't Angelus, I still have no idea who you are. I find it hard to believe we're as good of friends as you say. Ha ha ha, you know what they say. Time causes all memories to fade. It's only been 5 years since the rebellion. My memory isn't that bad. Well, there is one explanation for why you can't remember me. And that would be, I'm just not the sort of person to stand out. It's like my mother always said, I blend into crowds. No, it's definitely not that. It's absolutely not that. You stick out like a tumor. Oh, Bodymon. To forget the face of your friend is a tragedy. To forget his voice? Agony! Worry not, for I have a special medicine to remind you of who I am. I think I'd rather just forget you ever exist. Cure for a poor memory is simple. I shall sing you a dazzling song. Only then will you reawaken your passion for my presence. Oh no, you don't have to you don't have to, anything but that. Ahem. Oh, sweet winter, spring is in the air. The doves are calling, behold my derriere. Are you daft, doves? Are you daft? Doves don't caw. They go choodle or something, I don't know. 16 pine cones sitting on a stump. 10 fall off and struck mother's rump. What does that even mean? That's complete nonsense. Oh, I can't stand this. Jaka, where's the nearest cliff? Need to cast myself off the tallest summit. Yes, this is for my well-being. This is for my well-being. Ha ha ha. Oh, that Bodymon's such a jester. This is why he's my bestest friend. This guy is something else, I swear to God. I love him. Oh hey Bodymon, Grampy has told me so much about you. I'm super excited that we finally get to meet. Same, your grandfather and I go way back. Curious to see what sort of heir he's raised. Well, I'm not good with swords fighting or anything violent. Grampy calls me tenacious, so that must count for something. When I put my mind to it, I can accomplish anything. Right now, I'm learning my 4th language. You know 3 languages already. Are you fluent? I speak Adarian, Styxian, and Phyraxian. Right now, I'm practicing the beast languages. Draconian is really hard to vocalize. Keep biting my tongue. Centaurian is just a little bit easier. I can't speak it well, but I can understand it. That's pretty handy. I only speak the common tongue. Well, that's fine. Most people only speak the common tongue anyway. Even if my translation abilities aren't useful, I enjoy learning. I must ask, what is Phyrexian? I've never heard of it before. That makes sense. Phyrexian is barely used by anyone. I only know of one tribe to the north that speaks it. Oh, but it's so cute. Every word is like a funny little song. Sorry, you mentioned before that you like music. Totally, my favorite composer is Sir Boris from Styxia. I learned Styxian also I can understand his lyrics. He sings about love and pretty birds and the four seasons. There's one song about a girl who died in his arms. I cried so hard that I ruined my makeup. I'll try to listen to this performance someday. Maybe I can attend one of those theaters in Styxia. Are you a fan of the arts too? Not particularly. But if you recommend him so highly. I do. Let me know if you want his lyrics in the common tongue. I'll translate them for you when I have the time. I'll be troubling you then. Samuel's like, you better stop talking to her. Excellent work out there, young master. Your skills haven't degraded one bit. I was starting to think the princely life might have dulled your senses. Now I see that my fears were unfounded. If Rod had waited 5 more minutes, I'd been too drunk to fight. Sadly, I'm far from mastering the art of the drunken dagger. Honestly, I must ask, what were you thinking, young master? Why would you charge into battle without waiting for my arrival? If the rest of us had delayed for 10 minutes, I'd be burying you. Bravery is a commendable trait, but bravado is a fool's jester. Sorry, Sam, there were innocent lives at stake. Also, I'm pretty sure I would have soloed every single one of these guys. Couldn't sit back and do nothing. That's not who I am. Oh, are you saying that you would not move? Are you saying that had you not moved, that man would have died? Was Rod truly bloodthirsty enough to gut him in front of the townsfolk? Your silence speaks volumes, young Master Bodyman. You did not use the brain the divines gave you. Rod would have waited for the cover of night to kill. You had no reason to risk your life recklessly. Diplomacy would have sufficed. You don't know that, Sam. Rod would have captured the girl. What if I couldn't find her? If I hadn't taken action, a tragedy might have occurred. What then? Should I apologize to the corpse for my inaction? Oh, I see now. You do? Yes, you still feel regret over that man's death in Holtmeyer. It wasn't your fault, young master. That man, nobody could have saved him from death, not even you. That attack was too swift. I could scarcely follow it with my eyes. He was cut down right before me, Samuel. It wasn't 10 feet away. You're telling me my hesitation didn't result in his demise? Perhaps it did, perhaps it didn't. We may never know. There's no reason to torture yourself over the past. Can't change what happened. You must learn to move on. Is that how you deal with failures and shortcomings? Consigning them to oblivion? I thought it would be co-signing them to oblivion. I don't know, maybe consigning is a word, and I don't know. Casting them to the back of your mind? I live one day at a time. So long as I stay true to my virtues, I have no regrets. You're right, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. To err is to be human. Learn from your mistakes. Do not martyr yourself over them. Only then can you find the will to forgive yourself. Thank you, Sam. I'm always here if you need me. That was a nice conversation there. Get some more story with the bodyman. Thea. What, need something? No, I just wanted to say, you did well out there. Pardon? During the fight outside. I knew you picked up a few tricks, but I didn't realize you were so good with the sword. Ah, well yes, I'm not a little girl anymore. You dipped out for damn near 3 years. I had to do some growing up while you were gone. Sorry, that must have been hard on you. Hang on a second. Sorry about that. You don't have to give me that look of pity. It's fine, I'm alive. I did some growing up. Met a nice old geezer. He taught me a few tricks for wielding my sword. Glad to hear that, sis. I worried about you a lot. Then why did it take you so long to return? Did you forget I existed? Do I not matter to you? Am I a burden on you? Of course not. Don't even say things like that, sis. It's not you, it's me. I got in way over my head. I became indebted to the Thieves Guild in Holtmeyer. They held it over me until I worked for them. Worked for them? That's not right. The Thieves Guild isn't work. They must have had you doing some shady business. It's difficult to make a living. I barely saved up any gold. The guild knew I was skilled, so they wrung me like a dish rag. I almost paid off my debt, but now I'm one of their rats. They have dirt on me. I have to keep my mouth shut or else. Or else what? It's better if you don't know. Alright, well, I'm glad you're back. Let's not bring up the past. Sounds good to me. So yeah, the character's talking too, that's nice. So, Jaka, do you think anyone else will answer your call? Doubtful. Pretty sure anyone would have arrived. Who would arrive? Doubtful. I'm pretty sure anyone who would have arrived, who would arrive has arrived. We did get one late response though. Someone you know. Ooh, Dimitri Howland? No, it's from Victoria. You remember her, right? Do I ever? Wow, what a blast from the past. Haven't heard from her in years. How's she doing? She's getting married. She is? Aw, damn, there goes my chance at her heart. Oh well, as long as she found happiness, I'm glad for her. You had a thing for her at one point too, didn't you? I did, yes. She's the reason redheads became my type. Well, she's not the first, but she's one of them. Oh, who was the first? Wait, don't tell me. Was it Caroline? Oh, sometimes I wonder if you're a mind reader. I'm right. Damn, I saw you following her like a puppy. I always wondered if there was something I was missing. Well, she was married after all. It wouldn't have worked between us. What's with you chasing women who are spoken for? That's rich coming from you, Bodymon. Does Lady Catherine ring a bell? Or the wife of Sir Egan, Lady Mary? Those were accidents, one-off moments. It's not like I'm chasing married skirts regularly. Lady Phoebe, the Red Duke's mistress, Lady Charlotte, wife to Sir Lauren. Need I keep listing them off? Alright, point taken. Maybe I picked up some bad habits from you. You do have the air of a scoundrel about you. Yeah, that might be it. God damn. Yeah, he's a fucking poonhound, that's for sure. Who the fuck is this guy? It's Buggy! Oh, you guys get to see a Buggy eventually. I don't know how long it takes to recruit him, but he's playable. Huh? What are you looking at? See something on my face? Just wondering who you were. Name's Bodyman. And you? Do it look like I give half a goddamn about you? You could be the Prince of Andaron for all I care. That's who I am. Sure, and I'm Lord Alexander of House Spear Garden. Somehow I doubt that. Can we see his stats from here, I wonder? Grampy, what is this? This hog water? It tastes awful. It is dark ale, Lillinette. The flavor is far from ideal, but it's dirt cheap to brew. Commoners guzzle it to drown their sorrows. Oh, it's dreadful, Grampy. Absolutely terrible. Commoners are barbarians that swig such foul swill. Tastes like that of a child's intestines. And just how exactly would you recognize such a thing? Ew, it's stinky and nasty like bat piss soaked in feces. Descriptions are quite vivid, dear Lillinette. If you hate it so much, why do you keep drinking? I can't stop, Grampy. Maybe make the icky taste go away. Took another gulp. Why would you do that? Grampy, I don't feel so good. And she thrown up. Oh goodness, I never expected such a dainty lady to expel so much of bile. Truly impressive. Her constitution will grow formidable given time. Rate your reaction to your granddaughter getting fucking pissed drunk. Speaking of that, this guy's dead, I guess, or not at all. Okay, it's just a normal guy. Let's see his stats. Ooh, maybe he's someone you get soon. Oh well, let's not see his stuff yet. Oh, Ferdinand's here. Rightful Ferd. Set skill activation rate to 100%. You're gonna be someone we fight eventually, aren't you? That'd be hilarious. Sir Bodymon, thank you for saving our lives. So at this moment, I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm going to walk the straight and narrow. No more gambling or booze. Hey, that's what I like to hear. I expect joy in your future. You're a good father, better than mine. I don't get along well with my dad. It's complicated. King Thorgrim? That's right, treats me fine, but mostly just as weapon. Mostly I'm just his weapon. He sends me out to fight his wars, but he ignores me otherwise. I know most people don't like my father. As a son, I often incur their wrath. That's why I try to keep my head low. I'm not too familiar with the nobility. We don't get these sorts around here very often. I'm sure you can fathom the reasons why. Yeah, slums are an unfortunate byproduct of any tyrant's rule. Nuh-uh, the slums aren't so bad. I like my home. All my friends are here. We play jumping jacks and hacky sack. Sometimes the farmers give us corn on the cob. That's good to hear, kid. When I get back to the castle, I'll try to send you some goodies. Oh, goodies, like candy and chocolate? That sort of thing is in short supply, but I'll do what I can. Okay, and you can eat my necklace. Mommy said it makes you magical. Sure it does. Don't worry, I'll savor every bite. Your mother will be proud of you. Sure, she sure will. Once again, thank you, Sir Bodyman. Your generosity knows no bounds. Even I can only do so much. Would actually giving the talisman be a good idea? What's his res like? 3? I don't know. Bodyman. Thea. Can I help you with something? Or are you trying to hit on me? You're making me uncomfortable. Sorry, Coulter's mentioned you, but we never got to meet. You look a lot like him. As far as bad flirting goes, this is up there. It's not often someone says I look like a man. That wasn't what I meant. Reassuring. So, do you come around these parts often? I live here. Right. We seem to be getting off on the wrong foot. Let me try again. Do you have any fun hobbies, any pursuits? Like stabbing people who ask dumb questions. Do you like horses? Sure, they taste alright. The meat's a bit chewy. Never mind, I'll take a hint. Oh, he left. Right when I thought we were starting to click. Angelus, my man, play us a song. Ho ho, a song you say, I've just the one. Ahem. There once was a brigand named Ragnar the Red. He had a devil axe which he took to. Oh yeah, I'm already off beat. Fuck. It's not going with the song right now. He had a devil axe which he took. He had a devil axe which he took to his bed. One day he woke up, found his wife laying dead. So he took that axe and struck it on his head. Boo! You stink! Play something jolly! Wow, tough crowd, eh? Tough crowd, eh? But no, I have plenty more where that came from. Ahem. Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn. No, Angela, it's a jolly song. Jolly, lighthearted. Must have mixed up jolly with existentially depressing. Haha. Oh, silly me, that happens all the time. Ahem. Bloody Mary, hey, hey, hey. One more person whines about my singing, I'll beat them today, day. You know, on second thought, I think I like the first song. That's what I thought. Something wrong with that bard. A lot is wrong with that guy. But he's fucking hilarious. So I love him. Hey Coulter, glad you came. I'm glad you came. Thought you wouldn't show. It's me we're talking about. I know, that's the problem. You're implying I'm unreliable. The thief is neither early nor late. He arrives exactly when he intends. I don't think that's how the quote goes. Whatever, I'm here now, aren't I? What's our mission? Why'd you assemble a whole crew? My father needs me to go on a diplomatic assignment. Real quiet like. No hassle, no fuss, no muss. I see that follows. Politicians, thieves. The two go practically hand in hand. Exactly, now you're getting the picture. I won't have you pick any pockets though. Instead, I need you to meet the Malthrak rats. Gather intel for me on the down low. What, because I'm a thief, you think I know people? You think I'm some scumbag who hangs out with the rats? Kidding. Sure. Anyway, regarding Thea, you think she'll be any use to our army? I'm not sure about her general skill level. Of course she will. She will train her myself. She can't pick locks or crap. But if you want Goon's dice, she's top tier. You see her in action then. Didn't she only return recently? Sure, but that doesn't matter. I watched her handiwork today. She knows what she's doing. Total pro, just like me. I'll take your word for it. Make me proud, Coulter. I'll pay you handsomely. You better. I need the dough. I'm loving these conversations. There you are, Shom. Been looking for you. Good job, you found me. Want a cookie? Hilarious as always, but what a shocker. You're sitting off in the corner again. I tend to do that. I see you haven't touched your drink. Something on your mind? Do you even have to ask? I suppose not. You still think about him, huh? About Jacob? Come on, Bod, please. Must you always poke your nose in other people's business? Sorry, I'm sure you don't like to hear his name. No, it's fine, Bod. You're not at fault. I'm always here. You can tell me anything. I'm good at keeping my lips sealed. Nobody will know, not even your father. You're the only person who does. That's enough for me. I feel bad that you have to share my burden. I don't have to show him. I do so willingly. Always have, always will. Yeah, you know what it's like to lose someone important. That feeling never goes away. It just sits there, right in the pit of your stomach. It does. Hey, what's that we swig a few down, eh? For Jacob. Sure, bud, for Jacob. That was nice. Bodyman's fucking awesome. I'm already loving him. Here's Ferdinand. By the divines, what foul swill does this establishment serve? Do they not know which legendary figure stands in their presence? I am Sir Ferdinand VI, son of Sir Joseph the World Walker. How dare they place a glass of pig urine before me and call it beer? Butler, you must speak to the fellow who runs this establishment at once. Tell that lazy critter to clean up his act or I'll rain fire upon him. Yes, Master Ferdinand. Come now, where's your usual enthusiasm? Hop to it, my boy. Lord, with all due respect, the bar owner is a woman. What? Now that you mention it, I can easily see the problem. Women must never brew beer. They will curse it with their raw emotions, ruining the taste. Actually, my lord, I believe it was her husband who brewed your... Actually, just as I said, you cannot trust a man to do a woman's job. Only women can ferment the rice in a manner befitting this ancestor. This is not rice beer, my lord. Simple-minded fool, of course it isn't. This was that was a test, and you passed. Harumph, excellent detective work as always, Butler. Truly incredible. Our name, you know, it's Jeeves, sir. Name schmames. Only commoners care enough to remember such trifles. Now pass me another beer. I've not yet had my fill of this delicious brew. Oh, this fellow. He sure is something. This... I'm secretly the final boss. Fuck you. Well, this has been fun. And heartbreaking. Just another night out in the town. Seems everyone has their own personal problems. Still, it's great to see the old gang together. Guess I'll hit the hay for the night. We'll leave tomorrow. Chapter 2 time. Definitely won't have time to do the chapter though, but we can at least get the beginning parts out, like the beginning dialogue out of the way. Early the next day at the Royal Lightbringer Palace. Hello, Bodyman. Hey, Mortimer. How you doing, little bro? I am busy, but energetic. I pray you rested well? Can't complain, exerted myself a little more than usual. From what my aides tell me, you spent some time in the slums. I hope you didn't thrash some poor fellow beyond recognition. Morty. Are you keeping tabs on me? Only because I care, Big Brother Bod. If I don't look out for you, who will? Shouldn't we swap roles? I'm the older one here. I am only doing as Mother would wish. Also, Bodyman, can you do me a favor today? Only because it's you asking. Wonderful, please do not fight with Randall. His Majesty is much too weak for your quarreling. Promise nothing, Morty. He and I are like... Quiet, here he comes. General Randall. This fucker. Good morning, brother. Randall. Hope you enjoyed your trip to Holtmeyer. I went on official business. I was not out cavorting with whores. As for the two of you, I haven't come to waste my breath. I'm here to handle father's matters. Divines forbid you might have to socialize with your siblings. Watch your tongue, Bodyman, you insolent half-wit. Need I remind you which of us will soon become king? Show some respect or I'll tear out your tongue. So often you bring it up, I never forget the line of ascension. I'd probably die if you didn't mention it 10 times a day. I do as I must. You are but a hollow man, a shell devoid of value. Mother would spit in your face if she saw you now. Don't you dare bring our mother into this. Both of you, knock it off. Give the king at least one final pleasant memory of his sons. Bastardly Randall. Must you bring up mother like that, Randall? Randall, I don't know. Randall. I'll call him Randall. I've no more feelings for that long-dead corpse. You should discard her from your mind as well. Bodyman. What? I wanted one thing. Don't blame me, he started it. You're such a child sometimes. Mortimer, Randall, Bodyman. It gladdens my heart to see all three of my sons together again. We are pleased to join hands for your sake, your majesty. Excuse me, my sickness worsens by the day. Simply standing here fatigues me terribly. Father, surely if we search the neighboring kingdoms for doctors, there's no point. I've scoured the entire continent, Bodymon. If I must die, then I shall do so on my feet, with dignity. Speak not of my health, we have more pressing matters at hand. Mortimer, tell your brothers about the border situation. Yes, sire. The dragon to Timayat. Timay, I don't know, fuck. Hard to see how they pronounce that word. I'll ask like clock or something, I don't know. I've begun building fortifications in the Emperor Mountains. According to our spies, they've constructed a dozen already in the past month. What filthy snakes! How dare they violate the border accords? This is an act of aggression. These mountains all lay within the neutral zone. What are they thinking? Tima signed the original pact with House Lightbringer. Now that we have laid waste to the Lightbringers, perhaps the dragons no longer see those pacts as valid. Andron cannot suffer a war in its present state. You must solve this problem without swinging a sword. Manaki King Bothu will send his son Tendaris to a meeting. As such, I must respond in kind. One of you will go in my place. Send me, father. As the future king, I must act as Andaron's voice. Apologies, Randall, but I refuse. You must stay at my side until I pass. Should I perish in your absence, a disaster might fall, Andaron. Very well then, send Mortimer. Sadly, I have too much on my plate to leave at this crucial time. My negotiations with the centaurs have proven frustrating. That leaves only Bodymon. No, I won't allow this. Bodymon is incapable of bearing such a load. That flippant fellow will surely... Enough, Randall. My decision is non-negotiable. Bodymon will go in my stead. We will leave tomorrow, along with a royal escort. No need for that, father. I've made my arrangements already. Pah, mere commoners and thugs. We know the company you keep. Hold your tongue, Randall. Our rebellion succeeded due to my people's efforts. I trust them with my life, as should you. Randall, as the future king, you should know your own limits. This is Bodymon's mission. So long as his troops perform well, he may bring whomever he wishes. However, I shall dispatch one of my knights to watch over him and his men. Fine by me, so long as you don't send Fred. Oh no, father, you wouldn't. King Thorgrim, worry not, I shall keep Bodymon's depravity in check. No cavorting, gabbling, or booze with me on the watch. Oh, it defines, this is a nightmare. No complaints, Bodymon. Fred is there to keep you focused on the mission. I won't feel assured without his presence on your escort. Now farewell, my son, take care and keep on your guard. Yes, father. Early next morning. There you are at last. Oh, who's she? There you are at last. I hope you were able to sleep well before your journey. Hey, cousin. Good morning, Morty, and you too, Isabel. Will you be joining us in the mission? I wish. I had my hand filled managing the city guard. I just came to see you off. A shame. Another time, then. I'm envious. The Dragon Kingdom is quite beautiful. I've been there once. Anyway, looks like I'm late for work. I'll be praying for your safe return. Be seeing you, cousin. Keep the streets safe. Are you all prepared for your journey, big brother? Ready as I'll ever be. My men will meet me outside the capital. Your journey will take you across Andaron to the Emperor Mountains. Fair weather provided, you need it more than 2 weeks at the most. Here, let me show you my map. I advise that you take Dawn's Road out of the city and travel along the north coast. Then you will travel through Angvik's forest. Be careful though, it's centaur territory. If you don't provoke them, they should leave you alone, but they are highly unpredictable. Then you should reach the Emperor Mountains. It's quite remote, few people live up there. There is a small village there called Silver Mist. You may be able to rest there. Then you will just have to find Prince Tendar somewhere in the mountains. The Dragon King wasn't specific, but he'll send his wyverns to scout for you. You really thought of everything, didn't you? Planning is what I do, big brother, which reminds me of something. There's some more funds from the treasury, please don't waste them. Excellent, drinking money! Odd. Got 10,000 gold, eh? Oh, sir, I brought something else. Look closely. Recognize it? Oh, could this be the legendary Holy Blade Dawncaller? What the fuck, already? A legendary weapon? How did you obtain this? Only the King of Andaron is supposed to wield this sword. Procured it from the treasury. Worry not, Bodyman. The king is too ill to notice its absence. I would feel safer if you bore it during your travels. I don't know, Mortimer, this blade. It has a history. I'll make more enemies than friends if I wave it around. Indeed, it is the last relic of the fallen House Lightbringer. Even so, wielding Dawncaller will make you a fearsome foe. Isn't ensuring your safety more important than making friends? Let me think about it. Wielding Dawncaller will bring Bodyman great power. It will also cause some people to treat him differently. You should only take it if he's willing to bear its burden. Will he accept Dawncaller? So, different story events are gonna happen if I don't take this, and well, I do take it, but I am fucking taking it if it's a legendary weapon in Chapter 2. Abso-fucking-lutely I am. Very well, my voyage may be dangerous and perilous. Only a fool would give up his ability to protect himself. Thank you, Morty. I'll give this back once I return. So, once he returns, he gets it back. Okay. Infinite uses? Damn. 11 might. Fucking 1 to 2 range, and it gets a renewal. Holy fuck, okay. Go to the Iron Blade then. Good luck on your journey, Bodyman. Please stay safe. You too as well, Morty. I'll miss you. Would you say the same about Randall? I'll miss fantasizing about throwing him off a cliff. By the time you return, Randall might have already assumed the throne. Let's not sully our farewell. See you around, little bro. A few days later, near Andaron's north coast. I can't believe Father sent Fred to play nanny. Can't he trust his own son for once? I can't believe you put me in charge of managing the convoy. What am I to you, a pack mule? So he's a convoy guy. Okay, that's interesting, actually. You're better than me in handling things. I would just make a mess of it. That warms my heart, Bod. Really does. Maybe I should ask Fred to take over. Speaking of the devil. Gentlemen! Fred. Wipe that happy look off your face, Second Prince Bodyman. I know you're ecstatic to see me, but this isn't the time. We've a mission to fulfill, one issued by the king. Our cause is a noble endeavor. Of course. We're not far to go before reaching Castle Speargarden, I suppose. We better get a move on. Yes, my home, a house of gallant knights. My family will be ecstatic about our arrival. Yes, Fred, I'm sure they will. Do you see that? Do you two see that? I do. Why is there smoke coming from those villages? We've a mission to fulfill. There's no time for dilly-dallying. Don't think you can come up with any random excuse to shirk your duties? Not with me around. Of course, thank you for reminding me, Fred. We certainly shouldn't waste any time here. Well said, Jaka. At least you've a good head on your shoulders, unlike that Bodyman. Indeed. Oh, that reminds me. Fred, could you ride ahead of us? We'll arrive in Speargarden territory before nightfall. You are our fastest and most reliable rider, after all. Technically, I'm not supposed to let you two out of my sight, but my mother and father will need some time to prepare our rooms. Very well, I shall return post-haste. Thank you, Fred. That's why you're my favorite knight. Bro, Jaka. We have to rescue that village. Not bad, huh? You madman. How'd you convince Fred to leave? I watched you do it, yet I'm still baffled. Easy, I appeal to his pride. He's an egotistical idiot. Now forget Fred, we need to check on that village. Where there's smoke, there's surely a fire. So we don't get to use Fred quite yet. Just as I expected. Bandits. Not your common ruffians. Look. Whole bunch of ballisticians, and that's a fucking warrior in Chapter 2. Okay. Vikings from Hornheim. Look, it's their longships. Why are the Vikings attacking Andaron? They haven't raided our country in ages. There's no time for questions, Bod. We have to defend the civilians. Let's group up and move out. Hey, listen up, soldiers. Pull the villagers out of the line of fire. Use your own bodies as shields. Hurry up to save their families. And we get battle prep. So it's a kill boss map, which means it's you, I'm guessing, since you have 49 HP. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, longbows. Some houses to visit. Oh, armories too. I check supports is also Jaka, Samuel, Coulter, Shom. I'm guessing Fred's Fred on the bottom. There's Mortimer. I had a feeling Randall was not going to be playable. We're going to have to fucking kill him eventually. I'm guessing that's like Ilonda, whatever her name is in the intro. And then there's a whole bunch of characters I don't know. I'm guessing one of them is Fred. Maybe that one person there is Bodyman's cousin. I'm already forgetting her name. Mage Knight and a Bald Swordman. Maybe the Bald Swordman was the one who taught her how to use a sword. So a little cleric, probably Fred. Random Merc. Fred. Mage Knight and a soldier. There's a centaur, okay. And archer, yep, there's a dancer, yep. So I don't know about building up support. I'm gonna try to get as many support conversations as I can. The renewal, I don't need to give you elixirs, fuck. You, however, need a concoction. I'm gonna take away all the weapons I can't use on people and all the items and see who I give to who I give what. It's a rock. It's a whole bunch of things, so well, I'm definitely gonna give you the pet rock, because I mean, give you some strength. It was like low skill. I guess I can save some stat boosters if I need to. Yeah, I'll save the stat boosters for now. I don't know who to really give them to, because like, I mean, Secret Book, I don't know if I need to give anyone anything. Oh, Bulk Band is actually a good idea. Bulk Band to you. Give you higher survivability. I know I'm favoritism right now, but I don't fucking care. A skill by 1, and then skill by 2. Anyone has bad luck here? Just a... Oh yeah, you have bad luck, but you have a bad luck growth, so I don't know. I'll figure it out. Can you do the thing like... Oh yeah, you can see here. Oh, I see, it's Luis instead of Anna. That's cute. So, fire, wind, torch. So there's like a fog of war map happening soon. Short sword, good for training skills. So that's like a weapon that can increase like weapon rank quicker. The dagger here. Short weapons are like that. Javelin. Hand axe. I mean, I'll buy some items, that's for sure. And let's see, I guess, I mean, I'll bring everyone. I might as well, you know. I want to try to get these villagers, I don't want them to die. I want to get the max reward. Stilson seems the furthest. 6 moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if I kill this guy, I can easily get to that one. Okay. So I know what to do. So anyway, let's just get into the map and see if there's any dialogue and then end the chapter. Few things to note about Andaron Saga. Supports build automatically when units are deployed together on the same map. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's like Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, what they do with it. Open unit screen and go to the rightmost tab if you want to see available supports. Also, when a unit falls in battle, their items will be sent directly to your convoy. And the convoy is Jaka. In any case, boss arrives, 1 in 8 turns. Oh, that was a kill boss map. I guess not. It's another 1 to 8 turn to get to there and here, which seems easy enough. Here too. And the 2 houses. Oh, this is definitely easy enough to get this, anyway. That's gonna be it for this episode. So next time on our Let's Play of Andaron Saga, we're gonna be taking on Chapter 2. Seeing whatever new units show up. I don't know which ones show up here. I have no idea. Because of those ballistas there, I'm guessing there's probably gonna be like a Pegasus Knight or something that's gonna show up. I don't know. An archer would be nice. There's like 2 archers in particular that I'm looking forward to getting. Because I already know about them and I want to use them. And maybe axe units since we have like 0 axe units here. So yeah, see you guys next time. Take care.